On breaking news, you did it to yourselves, you stupid, stupid pieces of shit.
You know, it's funny. You just opened the show with that.
Nice.
I know you were just trying to show it to us, so I don't know if that's like monetization or whatever.
How did Tony get here?
Yeah, where'd that happen?
Did your other boss give you permission to jump on here?
You like that shit?
just
Just let you
I
know.
magically
we're
appear,
live,
dude. I
guys.
magically appear when I want.
We're
What
live
is
for
up?
some reason.
we're
All right,
live
hold
and
on.
it's awkward.
Are we live and weird right now?
Yeah,
We're live and weird. Hold on. Let's give the people what they want.
but that's a
Fired? Have you recently lost your job with a major toy manufacturer? Tariffs got you down? You may be entitled to sharing your story on a major media streaming outlet. We want you to dish the dirt. Call Circle of Jerks at 900-555-0979. We will exploit you for our personal gain. That number again is 900-555-0979. Circle of Jerks. Every client gets a cookie.
Breaking news, you did it to yourselves, you stupid, stupid pieces of shit.
Well, so much for being monetized today.
For wait, which one? All
Dude,
of
you
it?
just showed like 2 minutes of Jaws.
No, I didn't. It was 30 seconds.
And anything over 15, you get
Are
demonetized.
you sure? And it's from it's not from Jaws. It's from
Pause.
pause.
Pause in the sea.
it's from I don't know.
Big
You know
mouth.
what? Here's here,
Cookie
listen,
Monster.
Larry. This is the movie episode.
My
Required.
daughter just went to walk out the door and stopped and looked back because you heard the crying.
Which crying did she hear? Jaws or Matt Damon?
Matt Damon.
Matt
She heard
Damon.
both.
All right, so I'm expecting a short episode tonight because we're trying something with the movie stuff. But
Is that a short joke at me already? Good lord.
My mom's coming home earlier than expected, I bet.
well, yeah, listen, we can hang out backstage. I don't think we have enough viewers to do like a private, like extra after show or whatever. But
After show.
after show on a Tuesday night. Yeah, so you guys want to say hi to the chat?
Sure.
Who wants to do it?
Tony, he's faster.
Heck, you're the
No, he's not. No one's faster. You guys are all
I'm fast.
They're slow. It's all
Windblade,
slow.
first in the chat. Hello, Windblade. Stanley, 3 weeks in a row. You were not first.
Oh,
You are slacking, my friend.
Stanley, I'm pulling for you for next week.
Dustin Blair, David R. Graf, Evil Dookie, Plastic Fantastic. What's jerking, y'all? Well, we're kind of all jerking each other in a big circle.
So, do you mind to show that picture again? Oh, wait a minute. You can't do it if it's soft, can you?
Somebody will get mad at me if I do it. Crusty Crow, Rowdy Riles, Conquest Productions 117, Steve Martin, Cobra Emperor, blah, 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 Delta 17, E Worthy, Tony's Flags, Darth Berkey,
Fine. What the fuck?
Yojo Daddy, Turk Murphy's Toy Solutions,
Jerk Murphy.
Todd C, Lone Dragon, who has a question for Larry,
Nope.
Starfighter, SCS Dog, and Cal Shave are the people gracing us with their presence at this moment in time. Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, hey, I missed one. Ronnie Trickshot. What's up, Andy?
Ronnie Trickshot.
What's up, you C word?
Oh, and we got not Rachel.
We got not Rachel.
Did you
We
get
got
Cal?
Carlos. Let's just say it. Hi, Carlos.
What's up, Carlos?
It's not Rachel.
It's not Rachel.
It's not.
But
It's Carlos.
But it is Carlos.
Was it
Oh,
Carlo or Carlos?
Tony had some Taco Bell. He's
We
not.
have a
He's not going to
Carlos
last
pizza.
long.
We have Carlos pizza
I want
here.
Taco Bell.
Really, really good.
This is no longer a professional show.
I had Taco Bell at Joe Fest, and then he got the squirts, and then he was gone all Saturday night, I think.
What was that?
Oz.
Oh, yeah.
Catfish Rachel.
The squirts.
Words. Ugh.
Rachel's been trying to catfish YouTubers for the past 2 years.
Exactly. For a long time. Hey, hell of a record.
Boy tubers.
Yeah, and once she catches them, I'm pretty sure.
Breaking news, you did it to yourselves, you stupid, stupid pieces of shit.
You're going to kill this before it's even.
Breaking
I've seen
news,
that
you did
thing.
it to yourselves.
I hit remove.
It's good
Yeah,
to make me laugh. Thank you for
I've
cheering me
seen
up.
that chick a few times, and she's got some really, really funny little videos out there. So we should get a few of those.
Okay. Well, I found that one. It was like it's very apropos to a lot of things.
Yes, it is. Listen, we're gonna dive into this. I thought this was kind of a fun topic, but we do have a few things to talk about, including I think the HasLab can still come up as part of the discussion. Larry, did you even touch on the HasLab at all last night?
No, not at all. I totally skipped over it. I was like, there's nothing to really talk about. No one's complained about it. No one said that this is the worst HasLab ever. So I was like, why even talk about it?
Everybody loves it, and the G.I. Joe community is in unison with their love of the product.
Yes, you can love it and they can shut the fuck up about it.
I was watching other Rattler reviews, and some guy came on. It's the first HasLab he ever bought. He did his Rattler review, and then the last 10 minutes, he's talking about how the Snowcat is overpriced and he's not buying it, and ears are pieces of shit. And I was just like, what the fuck? Is this a Rattler review, or is this like
Shit on a Rattler review?
It's overpriced.
All right, so I'm trying to understand that. Like, I know that we weren't diving right into the HasLab, but let's just go for it. So somebody telling me that the Snowcat is overpriced. Now, look, I said before, I don't think the Snowcat needs to be a HasLab. It could be made to order, whatever, but that's not what's happening. It's a HasLab, right? So you're going to choose to back it or not. But it's the same price as the Rattler. And instead of patches, you're getting the bivouac, right? Yep. So right there, I would see a little bit difference in value.
And it's much bigger than the Hiss, which was $25 cheaper, and also 3 years ago. And I hate to say it, but inflation, things have gone up.
Yeah.
The problem is that it's not the same price it was back in the 1980s.
I'm with you 100%. I'd even be willing to take prices from the 1990s.
Now,
what about the early 2000s?
Would you say the Snowcat
I'd still be unhappy.
is 3 times the size as the original? or 4 times?
I don't know. Larry's got one. I don't have one.
Well, I mean,
Or 2
no,
times?
It's at
2.5.
least 160% the size.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
it's
say
60%
3
bigger.
times. The original one cost $6, so it should be fucking $18, and that's Hasbro freaking ripping off their fan base.
Just fucking ripping them off.
And they didn't even give us
3D.
patches with this one. I mean, they get us into cosplay, and then they rip it away in the next HasLab.
Yeah, they did get us hardcore into cosplay.
I'm gonna have to make custom patches for my denim battle vest.
Denim.
You mean you don't wear Kevlar every day?
It's not always Kevlar. Sometimes it's denim. Sometimes it's tie-dye. I know that, Tony, you were talking about the patches and your love for them and how you kind of delved into the furry space.
Not really.
You're into cosplay furries now?
Sure, why not?
He got very quiet, very
I'm
shy.
like, did he say? Like, when the hell did I say I like the patches? I didn't say I didn't like them, but I'm like, patches, really? It's here. But if I had them, I'd probably get a hat for each one.
So, would
You know,
would you rather
I mean, that's
have-
what you got to do with them. I'm not gonna put them on a jacket and my
Why
sleeve,
not?
whatever. I got a hat. You know,
You could go to a Metallica concert.
Why
and
wouldn't you
put those
guys
on your patches?
buy 3 different bomber jackets because they're flight jackets, and then you have one for each occasion.
Dude,
When you want to
great.
go out on the town, you wear the Baroness one, right, with your heels. You know, when you just want to attack somebody, you put on the Wild Weasel one.
Yep.
And then when
Attack
you
'em?
want to blend in, you go with the Trooper one. See?
What's the tallest set of heels you own, Larry?
5 inches is actually pretty good because, you know, the length of my foot is only so far.
I think
So.
he's got the ones with the goldfish in
And,
them.
and do you do the stilettos or do you do a regular?
Oh, you have to use stilettos. It shows off my calves. So
So do you all see
Big
these
ass
guys
dabs too.
vests? There's like there's a group of these older guys that collect the 12-inch figures that always come to the Kentuckiana show.
Yeah.
And they all have like matching button-down shirts with all these patches from the different Joe Cons and stuff that they've been to, like all the GI Joe related patches all over their shirts. They all match. It's like a gang.
So cute.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to knock that because that's commitment, and those guys like it.
That it is for sure.
I mean, it is.
Because they've been fans since probably the 60s.
Oh, we got a special guest, everyone. It's Larry Neck.
I'm gonna put my patches all across my marine cover, my not marine cover because I'm not a marine. So
Spec. Larry was telling me he lost that for like a week, and it was still it was just in the same spot
What, cat?
I believe it.
because it's camouflaged.
you guys can't even see my head when I put it on.
What's older?
The thing is big.
It is
Mhm.
big. The thing sits high.
It's high. Yeah.
Does sit high. So, all right. So let me ask you, Spec. Stolen Valor.
Not even.
That's not even funny.
It's
It's
not
a
even
serious
funny.
thing. This is serious, everybody.
This is serious.
Serious.
What, Spec,
don't
would
hear
you rather have the bivouac station or the patches?
I mean, the patches, man. What am I going to do with the bivouac?
Well, no, see, understand the bivouac has a canvas cloth tarp, so you can turn that into whatever type of patches you want.
I can put my patches on the bivouac.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Patch is the bivouac. Big old bitches.
But seriously, so what? It's in the last 3 days, the Snowcat has gotten about 100 new backers a day. I mean, it's
Something
been
like
very slow. But I'm curious. People are getting the rattlers. People
Mhm.
like me, my rattler's still sitting on the floor because I don't know where I'm going to put it.
Oh my god.
And so I wonder if people are sitting here not backing. They're like, it's another large vehicle. Where am I going to, like, I'm running out of space. Where am I going to put this thing? We still have the battle armor coming. We still have the Striker coming.
Yep.
There's at least one more vehicle I think that'll get announced, and then this year, and then whatever next year between now. Like it does become a question of like, when do you have to call it on the vehicles, because space is a commodity.
Everybody got the mask bundle.
I do think that is a real concern, to be 100% honest. Not the mask, because no one's buying it, but the actual HasLab stuff. Like, where do we put it all? And again, we just saw the Rumbler. There are some people that have bought the Vanguard.
What was that?
That
was Taco Bell.
Ace. People went overboard with all the tanks. I know people that bought all the tanks, like every color, every version of it. So
I want them all.
What?
I want them. I want all of them. But space is a commodity.
My buddy ordered all of them.
My buddy.
He must have a giant basement. And
My buddy.
No, he just drops them off for me to. He just drops them off for me to review. I have 2 Vans downstairs and the snake armor. I'm sorry, the gridiron snake armor that's been sitting over here for like 6 months.
Dusty as hell.
Well, that's the other, like, I have the ramen van, which is also on the floor because I don't know where to put it.
Ramen van's in the attic.
I've actually been debating about, I mean, I have all the 1/18th stuff that's over at my mother-in-law's, but like the HasLab Sky Striker, I keep sitting here going back and forth, and like, I don't really collect 1/18. Yes, it looks cool on the shelf, but should I just sell it because it's eating up space that's not part of my main collection?
Well,
Nice.
we should have I guess maybe one of the episodes coming up, we can talk about, has the ceiling cracked or has the bubble burst, or at least on vehicles. I mean, that's what my whole Sky Striker Dragonfly video was about. It was just about space. Like, how big can you go? How many can you get? Larry's talked about it.
You're still talking about toys, right?
How big can you take it?
Yes. This is not a Circle of Jerks after hours.
How many can you fit inside?
This isn't the chat.
Does it shoot ping pong balls?
I mean, later on, I'll send you 2 very good reasons to go file to that one.
Mr. Madgus with the baby oil.
Yeah, I don't even know where to go from there. Listen, I'll tell you what. With this professional goddamn show, these pictures did not load. I got to figure out what the F. I think it's me. It's got to be user error. That were Punk. You said the files for Mythic Legions are massive, right?
Well, it depends on. Did you put them all in a slideshow?
I tried to.
And how did you do it?
Very carefully.
Were you trying to do it through Google Slides or through PowerPoint?
It was Google Slides.
Okay, I don't do Google, but I'm assuming it's still 50 megabytes. And it usually tells you that it's too big.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know your wife's.
Listen, I'm telling you, I've never been told too big, ever.
I was going to put that up too.
My wife takes.
And Bill, you're badass.
Terrible. Get a wife that enjoys your hobby with you.
We should have a contest and best comment of the month or of the week or whatever.
That'd be easy. That'd be cool.
Do they get a cookie?
Fun, right?
They get a cookie.
We'll send them something else, but
a resurrection
in there too.
A glazed donut.
All right. If you like the idea of getting a cookie in the mail, hashtag no thanks.
It might be
this might have won the comment.
Go ahead, Tony.
No, I just say it might be an edible, the cookie.
I meant to read that, but yeah,
I'll
take an edible.
I didn't even see it. Classified USS Flag just needs a hinge to act as a coffin. Just buying the casket early. Can be a storage space until then. That's right, Graph.
That's actually great.
You know what? That's a good idea. They could do a classified flag and then it folds up into like a V, and then you just put shelves on it so you can put your stuff in it. Also, when you need to sleep in it when your wife kicks you out, then you have something to cover you.
And the third tier could make it ground proof so you can be buried in it. Because I'll tell you what, this is a whole nother topic, but if they don't start doing the proper media for the younger generation, this line's dead anyway.
It's so dead.
Yeah, but that might be coming.
Yeah, death is coming. Death is coming with the snowcat, I think. Do you guys think it's going to...
No, I'm talking about the Energon cartoon.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It is coming. Yeah.
I hope.
How far?
Right, you're absolutely right.
Was it a verifiable source that started the rumor came out of?
They sold. I don't remember what the source was, but the article was that they had sold rights to a cartoon series for the Energon universe.
Yeah, it's on the World Wide Web, so it's true.
Everything off the World Wide Web is true.
Yep.
Yes, when you Google something, it's true. It's called fact.
Google or Lugal? Do you Lugal?
Stop asking silly questions. They need to use Google.
No, Lugal. You got to do Lugal.
Stop being dumb. All right, I want to attempt to share screen.
I'm about to put a photo up.
Well, wait, hold off on that.
Robert Kirkman and his friends officially announced an intent to push Hasbro for an Energon Universe TV show in the letters page of Void Rivals number 16.
Oh.
And that was February 1st. And then a more recent article says that Robert Kirkman has sold a show or something, sold rights for a show or something. Because if they do this along the same lines as Invincible, it'll be a hit.
And then there's another article that Bonaventure says there is no way in hell a Hooded Cobra Commander is going to be in this Energon universe.
You shut your pie hole.
Did Bonaventure?
You shut your mouth when you're talking
Have
to me.
you worked with him, Spec?
Me?
No. If you do, tell me he's a piece of shit from me.
That's not nice.
I know.
Who are you talking about?
He's a producer. He's the producer
of the G.I. Joe movies.
Of all the Hasbro shit. Like he's got his.
Oh, Di Bonaventura.
Yeah.
Wow, you said that really well. I don't know how to say that dude's name at all.
I know English.
Bonaventura.
I only know it because of the Bonaventure Hotel in Midnight Madness.
Bonaventure.
Wait, hold on. Larry.
Yeah.
You wanted to talk about this.
Well, I mean, we were trying to think of things to talk about, and
we weren't trying to think of things. We just can't talk about HasLabs every single time. And we already did that.
And we can't talk about things from the chat.
Certain things from the chat.
And we can't talk about other YouTubers that bag on other YouTubers about O-rings.
All right.
And soft appendages in their hands. I think that this is a cool wave. I don't think that this wave is as cool as the last one they did with all the snake people and interchangeable. But like that little furry snow fox guy is like super cool and cute at the same time. And then of course we get the polar bear version of the brown bear from a couple waves ago. And then I like the keg bar accessory set. It's pretty badass.
Yeah, it is. It is a badass
straight
set.
up Star Fox vibes.
And I'm about to say something that I just noticed that might be kind of controversial. The human in the corner kind of looks like the guy that has the soft penis in his hand. Doesn't he?
A little bit.
No, he doesn't.
He lets the beard grow out.
You guys need an intervention, man.
I honestly think this wave is awesome. I know, my moderator Matthew he mentioned it to us, and he's like, I like every single one of those, and I hadn't even looked at it yet. And then when I looked at this whole wave and going through them, I think every single one looks awesome. I love the accessories. There's no way in hell I'm not going to be getting that little accessory with the keg and the beer, because that froth comes out so they can be empty. And then a couple of the other guys come with their own keg and stuff.
Yeah, the dwarf does, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's an imp, I believe, actually.
He's the
I believe it's imp scale because it's now an imp scale. So there's the dwarf scale, I believe, and then that's the only reason why I'm saying that. But I think all of these look awesome. I mean,
Yeah, this wolf guy looks very cool, especially with the growling face.
His name
then-
is Garmer.
Garth.
Garmyr. Garmer.
Garmier.
Garmyr. And he's
Right.
ogre scale.
Oh, so he's big.
It's so big.
Like
So what's the
I don't think people grasp how large their bigger scale figures are until you see them in person. Because even in Los Angeles, where you think that there would be a store that would actually have them in stock, apparently you have to go to like far east LA, like Downey. But when I went to the toy show back in January and Legions was there, it was like, holy crap, that's how big they are. Like,
Go ahead.
So-
Larry.
Look at that. Look at that. That's bigger than Punk's head.
then this is the retro Snake Eyes.
Oh, that's a beautiful.
yeah, that thing's like
That-
9 inches.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it says here on the website that the ogre scale is 9
Very-
inches.
And in
Very
Larry's
large
thing,
and-
it looks
It's
even
very large
bigger.
and girthy.
Large and girthy. Oh, come on, dude.
Oh,
So is there a story behind these? Like, is there a theme to it, or is it just like
Yeah, they do like a whole. There's
the
a whole
Mythic-
storyline behind
Yeah.
it.
Legions have a crazy story. Yeah.
I believe every wave has its own story.
how do you
And
get that?
yeah, this is the big
I
bad
think
guy.
their website. I think they listed out on
That's
the
a huge
website.
bitch.
Hey, Tony, you want to take care of the comments tonight? As far as just bringing them up on the screen.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, this thing is badass looking. Details are phenomenal, and you said that you guys said there's a whole storyline, right?
Oh
I
yeah.
believe there's a story
Every one
with
of 'em.
every wave, and so this is the villain of this wave. And I believe all the other ones are good guys.
Are you sure this is the villain?
I believe so.
No, because there's a scary looking guy.
Punk knows more than me when it comes to.
There's a scary
Mythic
looking guy.
legend,
I'll bring
Legions.
him up in a second. I want to see what I have. Okay, I got this dude that you guys were just in love with.
Oh, this dude.
This dude's name is Halvard of Frothbar. It sounds like something out of what is it called? Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
His specialty is holding soft appendages. Talking about 1/18 scale.
Well, right there, he's got a nice weapon in his hand.
That one looks erect though. That's not soft.
The one you have at your house is erect.
He definitely
When you
needed
were gonna deep throat.
he definitely needed some nunchucks because they're soft and they just
Nunchuck, nunchuck.
This
Like
dude is 7 inches.
So slightly above average.
Yes, he's slightly above average.
yeah.
And then you got this chick.
oh, she's beautiful.
This chick.
I think that this may be because I can't think of her name, but
Larry's
I have
in
another one.
love.
Commander Igraine.
That's a
Yeah.
mouthful.
So
Yeah.
Her name
They
is
haven't-
Jessica.
I have another Mythic Legion. I can't think of her name for some reason. And it's seriously one of the best female sculpts I've ever seen. I think this one may actually be better. Now this looks amazing.
Well, she also comes in at 7 inches.
She looks elvish almost.
I'm trying to.
And this is really good lighting. Those things don't light up, right?
No,
No,
but
no, this
they make it look like they do.
Yeah.
1/6 shooter.
Yeah.
Who's really good.
Thrace is the other one. Which one is the S dog?
Thrace, that's the one. Yes, thank you very
Thrace.
much.
That's right. Thank you.
All right. Let's see what else. She comes with a giant hammer.
Hammer time. That's right. I told you, Jessica. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here you go.
Mhm. There we go. There we go.
Terry, if you go to the Four Horsemen website or sourcehorseman.com,
Okay.
you can get into like the lore and then the factions and the characters. And so this Commander Igraine or Igraine is part of the Order of Aetheron. And so then she pops up under that faction, and then you can click on her name, and there's like a whole biography with like her role, her race, her faction, her toy details. There's a decent sized paragraph on her story.
They got the deets.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You're like,
they
yeah.
go deep.
Well, she's got all this shit. So you said a second head, the torch, the what is that? The strongman hammer, right? At the carnival.
That's the mix of Munir and Stormbreaker.
Okay. Well, I thought of you, Punk, when I saw this one.
Do I look that old?
No, you don't look anything like this, but they were calling it the imp scale.
This one is very small.
Lone Dragon says, "Do we think that the Mythic Legion guys will be able to get their wieners out before the HasLab crew is able to get theirs out?" What do y'all think?
These usually take about 18 months, I believe.
Take a long time, yeah.
What's crazy here is this one's the imp scale or the smaller scale, and he's 6 inches.
They consider this line 1/12, but it is much larger. This is closer to like 1/10.
Okay.
Yeah. So these figures are 7-inch figures, but he stands in probably around 4 inches tall.
Well, yeah, okay. I'm just going off of what I'm reading on the website, which is saying he comes in at 6 inches.
Man, I have a hard time believing that, but
I do not, Graph. I do not.
Me neither. I'm not familiar.
They're doing like all these gladiator, like Roman gladiator figures, and like the Minotaur, and they have like a rhino beast. They look cool. You can see them over on 5K or VC Toys.
Yeah.
How do you say it? Excess Ray Studio?
Zersray.
Yeah, they're on Big Bad too. I think they're on the main page of Big Bad right now.
I think Thanos Copter may have a couple.
Why, Bill? Why? Are you trying to collect them all? When I say a bunch of stuff I like is coming out, that's when I say I'm fucked.
I like that it comes with this other head, so you can make him a different character.
Yeah. So
Is that Cap?
go ahead, Clint.
Is it what?
Is it flocked?
Which
I
one?
don't believe so. But, I mean, my moderator Ed, he made a comment and said that these would go really well with the plunderlings.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because
Like a plunderling got involved in the
like
Legion.
what
A runderpung,
He's
a
dancing.
plunderlung,
I don't think we have the same color.
runderpung. Look, that's his cousin right there.
Yeah, his happier cousin.
Hold up,
Oh, that's adorable.
Captain
so
Teal.
cute.
And
You got
who's
the
that
little
from?
They're plunderlings.
Oh.
Get it from Sergeant Red.
No, I got this one. I ordered this one from BBTS a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
This is my first one that I got.
You know who else is flocked?
Who?
This guy.
Not anymore.
Oh, what's the term? Shaved.
Manscaped, baby.
Oh man, I'm hoping I just didn't accidentally show one of those pictures.
No.
Nothing popped up.
Oh,
Be happy.
good,
If you want me to
good,
load
okay.
it up? I'll be happy to load it up.
No, it's all right.
Honey, what up, brother?
Let me load that up for you.
Yeah, let me load that one picture you don't want to share.
Oh, what's that?
But it's cool. Mythic Legions, everything works. Everything is universal. Same size ball joints, same size neck peg, same size accessory ports.
Oh, like what we all wish would have done with G.I. Joe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then and like I think Monster Force is the same way. And then a lot of the, extra heads to make different characters. It's very cool. What I wish one of these companies would do is you get all these characters with extra heads and this, that, and the other. Make a body pack, just like a buck with no head or no hands, or just so that we can make use of those parts.
I said the same. I mentioned that with when I started getting all the Operation Monster Force stuff. I said the same thing. Like, you've given me all these extra heads. I have all these extra hands,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're also giving us accessory packs. Give us, like you said, bucks. I don't need the hands. I don't need the hands and I don't need the heads because I have so fucking many of them.
Don't make them so expensive either. Yeah, because we got all the parts ready for them.
And that's
one of
the
the
thing.
cool things about Marauders. Marauder Task Force.
Yeah.
They sell just bodies.
Oh, they do?
Smart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
You can buy like individual parts and pieces to put your own figure together.
And that
you could do that at Joe Fest too. Remember, Larry?
Yeah.
You could make your
They
Marauder.
had the dual figure thing.
yeah, that makes sense
cool,
because
man.
of all the extra heads and
That's
stuff
one of
that
the
people
best
are buying
things that
just for that.
Marauders did was let you be able to do that at the Joe Fest. That was really cool.
It's like
Look at
Lego.
this guy. I just want to give him little ear scritches.
I want to give him a Star Fox costume, like Punk was saying.
Yeah, he reminds me of Star Fox.
Big time.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah,
I remember that shit.
cool.
And look, he comes with a cast iron skillet, just like Arctic Flint.
And he comes with a the little
The campfire.
campfire there.
Potatoes.
There's a
he's
smart.
not- He's not locked behind the paywall of the HasLab.
Those bastards. I think their campfire, when you take the little fire out of the timber,
Yeah.
it's hollow. There's
Fire.
just a hole there, so you can actually put like a little LED light or something under it.
You
for
can
the
do that with
Mythic
the
Legion?
HasLab too.
You could put that with the bivouac.
They talked about that. They made it so you could run a wire
Ricky
into that
knows what I'm saying.
to light
Yeah.
it up.
I could like on the little fire cover. There's like a little hole.
Mash
on
them,
the
fry
side
them,
just
stick
to
them in
do
a
that
stew.
with. But look at that! That guy's so cute. He's gonna
Well, I'm
stab the
getting,
fuck out of you, but he's so cute.
I'm
He's
getting
so
like
cute.
medieval Rocket Raccoon vibes.
I'll take
Medieval
that.
Star Fox.
Yeah, Star Fox.
Put that
Star
potato.
Potatoes.
I'm gonna say that all freaking day now. Potatoes.
What is this head?
Just another character. Definitely not as cute.
I think
Like
this
one
is
of those
meant to be an army
hairless
builder.
cats.
This looks like an otter.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks like a cat thrown in the water.
It looks like the Hagar's cat from Voltron. Like it's got
yeah,
that weird
exactly.
roll spine thing.
Deep cut there, Spec. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was good. And he's got the little mohawk. That's cool.
Yeah.
Not too bad. And then
He's
here
holding
they
a-
are.
He's holding a sack, if you will.
Holding a sack.
What's in that sack?
A soft sack.
Whoa, what is that about? Machine Man. Very nice.
All right, here you go. So it doesn't light up.
Game of rodents. Hell yeah, Rachel.
But does
You
the,
guys
soft,
are game
does
of
the
rodents.
soft sack get hard?
Stack of
So
coins.
you guys are saying they use false advertisement with the lights.
I think they just lit it up for the diorama thing.
He could have either done that or he's pretty good at Photoshop. So.
Yeah, he's a really good photographer.
No, it is creative. It helps sell it for sure.
Mesco does the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was making a bad joke. Look, Larry, here's your bad guy.
Bam.
The Frost Giant.
Yeah, is that what he's called?
No,
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
No.
he looks like a Frost Giant.
No, his name is Jackal Ironbones.
It's Jakul or Yakul. It's
That's
probably
what I thought, Sean.
Yakul Ironbones.
All right.
Yeah, cool.
It's Jackal.
It's iron. It's not soft.
Jeez.
He is a tundra orc of the
course.
unsworn North folk.
Orcs, those slimy bastards.
Those slimy bastards.
This is probably the one I like the least of the wave.
No,
Damn,
that
but he looks
the
cool.
wolf is much cooler, I think.
Damn,
Yeah.
I just think I can't
But
get
it-
into this line. Don't get into this line, Tony.
But
Don't.
this is a base body. Like this isn't one of the bigger bucks at all.
Bigger butt.
Yeah, I don't know. This is cool though. I mean, it does look like somebody that would go up against Thor.
Yeah.
The one thing I can't figure out is
They
with
are,
the last
yes.
wave, they announced their 2.0 bodies. So, like, the wolf has double jointed knees that you can see, and a couple others, but then some of them go back to having the single joints, and I think this is one of them.
Mr. Wolf. That's all you had to say.
Yeah, that's all you had to say. Yeah, I mean, he's cool, man. He's cool for sure. He works out. I mean, shaves his legs. I mean,
He works out, he shaves.
he shaves his legs.
Blitz can't buy this guy because it doesn't snow where he lives. Wink, wink,
Okay.
nod, nod.
Hell yeah, Blitz. Get this one and get the snowcat too. You're all right.
All right, let me see if I can get to the next picture without showing off other ones. Shit.
Oh shit.
So this is just a repaint, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ride you a bear.
But it's a pretty badass looking bear.
Yeah.
Until-
Yeah, this is real badass looking.
yeah.
Damn.
Until someone points out that it looks like a guy standing up in a bear suit when you see it standing up. That's what was pointed out last night on my show, and we couldn't stop seeing it.
Well, I think it's adorable.
Yeah, you should try and pet the next polar bear you meet.
Well, here's your guy in a suit.
A beer belly on that.
Actually, I have a buddy who is on a cruise up in the Arctic, like a deep cruise, like you wear the full gear and all that shit, and because he's on a big photography thing, and he's got some photos of polar bears. He's got one that's torn into, I think it was a walrus or whatever, but the bear's covered in red, and you just see this rib cage that's just been freshly mauled. It's pretty gnarly.
So you shouldn't pet them. You're saying don't pet one if you see it in the wild.
Oh no, totally pet one. They're very friendly.
I heard it's fine. So,
They
Going
seem
to pop.
I mean, you could be a wimp if you want to be.
Wimp.
Wimp. Yeah, I mean, these are cool, but I mean, like you guys said, or whoever said it in the chat, it doesn't snow where I live, so it doesn't make any sense to get this. It's actually
Snake
Martin
Eyes very
says Snake
big,
Eyes
I
is
think-
there.
borderline dumb.
I think Snake Eyes can take him.
He
Well, I'll
needs
be
a
interested to see how
My bad.
the Hasbro polar
Sorry,
bear
dude.
compares to this, considering this is $80 now, which I think it makes it either 90 or 95 when it comes to retail.
It's the brown one is like over 100.
Holy
Is it
crap.
over 100?
Yeah,
So then this one would be the same price.
yeah.
So you
They have all
really
this
have
stuff.
to like bears.
There are some
Oz-
guys that do like
Where you at,
bears
Oz?
a lot. They call themselves bears.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
All right, here is this a three? This it looks like the same head.
I think it is. I thought it was 3 different heads too, but I think he just comes with 2 heads, one with a closed mouth and one open.
This is just 3 different angles. That's all.
I'm
Yeah.
going to show you guys 3 different angles. Sorry, I
Here
don't
we
know.
go.
why
John
I'm-
Forrester says the brown bear is 120.
120.
That's a lot of money.
Damn.
That's a lot of moolah, mother brother.
Yep.
Steve Martin wants to know if the bear is
Bitch.
whipping or neighing. That's like a deep cut. No.
That is a deep cut, man.
Watch me,
I
nay,
don't
nay.
know. I don't know if he's whipping or if he's neighing.
There we go. God damn
Here we
it.
go, yo.
Lone Dragon beat him.
Oh yeah, he did.
The Bears.
Chicago in the house.
Bears.
Murata Rubens.
There we go.
There you go.
I don't care what anyone says. It's a dumb fucking movie, and it's fun as hell.
You are absolutely correct, and
Cocaine.
it's based on a true story.
On a true story.
No, the true story is nothing like the movie.
Like
True
that.
story.
Next. What's next, Baldy?
All right, let's see here because I totally screwed up my screens and StreamYard changed everything. Can you get rid of that lady?
Yes, I can get rid of the
Yes,
lady.
go ahead. Go ahead, Spec.
But I'm about to queue up another photo if you don't hurry up.
All right, would you relax?
Licky Baldy, Licky Baldy, Licky Baldy.
So the idea here was to go with
So fat.
Some-
God dang.
pop culture shit. So I guess I can skip through some of this shit. And I saw this. This is where I got the idea, even though I didn't execute it too well. Did you guys see this online shared over the weekend?
I did not.
I did not. I just
so-
thought when you showed it.
I just thought this was cool. Obviously it's Cutter getting eaten up by the shark.
Cutter. I don't like this. I like Cutter.
Yeah.
He's
Why is
not
it
Quint.
Cutter, not Shipwreck?
Well, Shipwreck is playing the part of
Hooper?
Hooper.
Hooper
But,
drives the boat, Chief.
Anyway, somebody shared this online on one of the G.I. Joe Facebook pages and I think on Instagram and did not give credit to the person who took the picture. So
Ooh.
yeah, it's
That's a
listen,
no-no.
it gets shared. I mean, it's the way of the internet. But OG Joe on Instagram, but his QR code is FTW10. Anyway, he's got a ton of great pictures. He does mostly like 1/18th scale stuff. I just thought this was cool, and I thought like this would be a neat segue to talk about Jaws, but like maybe some other things that G.I. Joe has inspired or has been used in media. Do you guys like this movie, Jaws? Are you familiar with it?
Is it new? Did it
love
just come out?
It's 50 years old, and it's
It's as old as me? God
It's the
dang.
original blockbuster. It
Yeah,
is
well,
Sharknado.
it's
Oh my
basically
It
a
is 50
documentary.
holy- it is 50 years. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It is 50 years, so it's the 50th
As old as me.
anniversary.
What the hell is this about?
Well, it's a documentary about this terror on the beach at Amity Island.
Oh my God, that's yummy.
This
I believe there's a ride at Universal Studios that revolves around this.
really
There used to be.
around this specific scene.
Yeah, they had to take it out because so many people were there when
Yes,
this
sir, Jeff.
happened that they'd have panic attacks on the ride, so they had to remove it.
Wow.
They had Alex Keltner as part of this.
Well, you know how
Hitler.
people, you know how
Hitler.
World War II veterans walked out of Saving Private Ryan in the opening scene. They said this was the same way, so
wow.
realistic that they couldn't deal with it.
You're
Why
talking
can't
about
we-
having the kid in the water, right? Because
Well,
the Gus thing is still there.
Well, they had to throw a kid in the water. How else would the shark eat someone in the attraction?
It was a real
It
kid.
just got to be expensive. You know, they do that ride like every half hour, so every parent had to pick a kid, and they just picked one.
Make a sacrifice.
Yeah,
Sacrifice them. They get
which was your non-favorite.
rated by Bruce the Shark.
Well,
Nope.
I know you guys are making a joke, but this movie is about remembering Alex Kintner.
He died
Yeah.
before I was born.
Yeah, 50 years since his death. But But no, I thought this was cool. I just thought it was fun. Do you guys like the movie Jaws?
Yes.
Of course.
It's fine. I mean, I don't think
one-word answers.
I don't think I would put it on to watch, but if it's on, I'll watch it. And
Same.
it is interesting, and it's awesome to know that he came back for revenge later on.
This freaking movie, I was scared to go in the freaking swimming pool.
Yes, everyone was. Like every kid was like, "I'm not going in the swimming pool." My dad's like, "There's no sharks in it." How do you know that?
So stupid. And then I would do it, but when I would go underwater with my goggles, I would look, and then I would take them off, get out, and like move.
I'm not up on all these classic movies. This is like way before my time.
Shut up, youngster.
You're not familiar.
I'll say the first time I saw it was in film school, and my school at that time that I went there had the second largest private collection of actual film prints, second only to the Library of Congress, and we had the only known existing Technicolor print of Jaws. So that's how I saw it for the first time.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Technicolor?
Yeah, it was a
Technicolor.
it was a dye process. They were testing it and using it for like archival, but it made things more vibrant.
Huh.
That's cool. Just like vibrant like this. It was that scene, and I think it was
shit out of me.
I think it was that scene in Grease Lightning that scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Grease lightning.
You know
Grease
somebody's actually dying in a movie when blood comes out of their mouth.
Yeah, he died. He was a method actor. He died right there on set.
Bruce killed him. The bottle shark's name is Bruce.
That's like the surefire death sign for a character. If they have blood coming out of their mouth, they're done.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely done.
So I will say this about this movie. Looking back at it, it really does set the stakes because he loses his son right at the beginning. Like this guy he's searching for revenge on a shark that ate his son.
Who loses his son?
Are you talking about Jaws 4? The
I'm talking
revenge?
about 2 or 3. 3 maybe.
It was 3.
3.
Yeah.
3 is where he loses his son is a cop. He's on the water.
Yeah, he's grown up now. He's an adult, and he's like on a little tugboat or something, and Jaws comes and eats him. And then he has to go and identify the remains. Like that scene is seared in my head forever because I saw that one when I was a kid. That was the first Jaws I ever saw.
Oh man,
that was horrible. That was horrible death. He drug him in and he like swam around with him for a while, and then ate him up.
Now I remember seeing Jaws and Jaws 2, and then do you guys remember the Topps 3D cards that you would get for Jaws?
Kind of.
Yeah, and they were like in the blue. They were white with the blue and the red lines, and you put the glasses on. Do you guys? Nobody got those?
Bill Campbell.
Well, I remember every time, when they would do the 3D movie of the week or whatever, like once or twice, once every month or two, and you'd go to 7-Eleven and get the glasses that were oh so comfortable as they cut into your ear as you tried watching.
Oh, so comfortable.
Well, wait. I have a feeling Terry's going to be leaving us soon, so
I'm here for the duration, brother.
Oh, you're here tonight?
Oh,
I didn't expect that.
Well, then why the hell do we have Tony here? Perfect. Anyway,
that wasn't nice.
I didn't claim to be nice. I thought that was pointed out that I'm not nice at Joe Fest.
All right. Well, do you guys remember this very special episode?
You need to put my head sculpt, my head on that. That's what all I did with that damn APC. Use it as a carrying case. Take all them suckers with me.
What was it Cloak and Dagger? It was Fred Savage, and then like his dad, he daydreamed that his dad was some secret agent dude, and he'd play with his GI Joes in the backyard, and when they died, he'd actually bury them. There was like a whole scene. It was like,
Oh, that's the boy who could fly or whatever.
No, you're thinking of Flight. Is the Boy Who Could Fly formerly known as Flight of the Navigator?
No, different movie.
Well, because I know that Flight of the Navigator, like they renamed it, kind of like Gleaming the Cube got renamed to something else.
No, it
Wow,
didn't.
did it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. They
Are
just
you
called it
sure?
like
that.
Cube.
That sounds fake.
It's not
Cloak
fake.
and Dagger.
That sounds fake. It sounds like something else got renamed Flight of the Navigator.
Cloak and Dagger was with Dabney Coleman.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
the one.
Cloak
Yeah.
and Dagger is awesome. I remember that.
The boy is Henry Thomas from E.T., I think.
Well, I just remember there's scenes where he plays with his GI Joes, or he's burying one of them, and Dabney Coleman, when he's the regular dad, comes out and he's like, "Oh, who died this time?"
I think Fred Savage was burying him, and it was raining, and he's looking for Duke, and he trying to find him.
That's one of the scenes.
boy.
Like,
I think that was the Boy Who Could Fly, Lone Dragon.
oh God.
Well,
Now we're
Dabney Coleman is such a good actor. Here he is as Arnold Jackson on Different Strokes.
So here's a better
Fred
question.
Savage had a big battlefield.
Would they have had a
That's
better
okay.
chance of
Boy Who-
taking down Jaws in the boat they had, or a life-size APC which actually floated?
Well, if you bring up that picture where the shark is attacking Cutter, there's like Leatherneck and Wetsuit are on the guns just staring at it. See, look it.
Well, they don't want to shoot Cutter,
I know. That's a good point.
though he's dead already. I would have shot right through him.
Yeah. At that
Come on,
point,
Shoot him off. Shoot him off.
at that point,
He's
just-
gone, guys.
yeah, you're putting him out of his misery, and you're
Have a
taking the shark.
later.
I think
Well,
450 cals could have taken him out.
and
I know what it
it's
was with Flight of the Navigator and the different name.
What?
I love Cloak and Dagger. That was awesome.
Okay, so you're right. It's the Boy Who Could Fly. But how come I can't remember that fucking movie, but I can only remember that scene with the GI Joes?
I only
Nothing
remember
else
the
about
scene with
movie
the
sounds
GI Joes.
familiar.
Well, wait.
There was a lot of them too.
It's funny that Terry did that, but before we go into Terry's pick, and he left,
Wait, did he really leave?
He took off.
yeah, that was it.
So he was fucking lying this whole time.
He said he was here for the duration.
He did. He fucking liar.
He's got to get creative each week
was-
on how he's going to exit.
He was here for his duration, which is 1 hour.
Yeah,
He was here for his duration.
his
Yeah.
duration. So
So Tony,
Fucking
gotta
Larry. What is
stop.
Tony doing here then?
he's got to stop doing that to us because we don't get to his topic.
Fucking asshole.
He may.
But listen, did you guys watch Different Strokes as a kid?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
of
100%.
course.
Yeah. All right. So did you feel seen in this episode?
I didn't remember this episode at all, but
Listen, every scene with Arnold I felt seen because they had a short guy that was there to be represented
Mhm.
until Webster came out. Then I felt really
You know, there have been a lot of canceled terms in the film industry, but there's a grip stand. It's called a C stand, and it comes in 2 sizes, and it's what holds a lot of the grip equipment when you see behind the scenes photos, the flags, and all that. And
I already love this.
there's the short one, the 20-inch one, was referred to as a Gary Coleman. So if someone would be like, "I need a Gary Coleman," they'd grab the short C stand, but we're not allowed to say that anymore.
so now. Do they consider the ones that they're throwing away because they're dead the Gary Coleman, or is that the Dana Plato?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
wow.
dude.
Drugs
Oh,
are bad.
too soon? Too soon? Is that
Too
what it
soon.
is?
It's
Too
too
soon.
soon.
Drugs are bad.
It's never too soon.
20 years later, it's too soon.
Jack Black was Dabney Coleman.
Jack Black. You know, that's where Jack Black got his name from. His stage name.
You dumb.
How many people are watching this poor show?
12.
Well, this is a legit.
We're
shit
about
show.
half of our normal, or not less than half of what the numbers we've been getting the last couple.
Well, the other numbers
You wanna
were
talk
all
about the HasLab?
advertised as HasLab. So, do we just put HasLab in the title every time?
Why not?
Yes.
Why not? Everybody else does.
Oh, I
Damn.
know. All right, so like, okay, we felt seen in this episode. This is the one. Do you guys remember where he gets stuck in the fridge and then he gets stuck at the bicycle shop?
No, I don't remember that.
And
Damn.
then he gets
Bicycle
beat
shop
up, and then Mr. T comes in. I'm just mixing up a whole bunch of episodes.
I was gonna say the
Like,
bicycle
what?
shop episode was the pedophile episode.
Yeah,
Wow.
the bike shop was that. Yep.
Yeah. Even Family Guy has a joke on that one.
Yep.
And then I kind of remember the fridge one because like there was the whole PSA.
Well,
Well,
the fridge
G.I.
is
Joe had a
Punky.
PSA one, right?
The fridge is Punky Brewster.
Oh, I remember the fridge. I don't remember what it.
Listen, if the chat agrees, we can go over a traumatizing shows.
Mikey.
Clearly, I just
Traumatized
remember
now.
traumatizing scene.
Wait, who is that? Show that again.
It was a Kukovich boy.
Back it off.
All right.
Not focusing.
That's what she said.
He looks like he just dropped the #1 '90s hip hop album.
Are you saying he looks like one of third base?
Yes,
Looks like he just met Tony's face.
word to your mother's uncle.
He kind of does look like the third base guy.
He does look like the third base guy.
Give her the
Pop
gas
goes
face.
The weasel, the weasel. Pop, pop goes the weasel.
Yeah, that's
Emma.
Yeah. All right. So here is Terry's. Here's Terry's pick. The Boy Who Could Fly. This is a movie. It's got Fred Savage in it.
Somehow I remember
the
that scene,
Joes.
and I don't remember anything else about the fucking movie, and I thought it was part of a different movie.
I don't
Savage
remember
was
this at
off for a
all.
minute.
Oh
isn't-
wait, didn't
Yeah.
he fill the Uzi with piss?
Yes.
I remember that scene too.
He peed in his Uzi.
So he was all G.I. Joe'd out.
Yes,
I
he
got
was.
this from, I don't know what this is. Alami? I don't know what that is, but this was a picture.
Is that young
Oh.
Anakin before he went potty? Now this is
It's
pod
food to
racing.
Eve.
It's young
Nothing but
Anakin mixed with
racing.
Starship Troopers, mixed with Grunt.
I wonder why you can get that pod racer to fly.
Yeah, it was covered. Dude, I had so many pictures from this movie and they wouldn't load.
Oh,
We'll have to
on.
revisit.
Oh, they're loaded when they were saved. They're saved in the wrong format.
Yeah, man.
I get the same thing when I try and do PowerPoint slides. Sometimes they don't show up.
Okay.
All my Mythic Legions didn't show up. That's why I used the website yesterday.
All right.
Carlos, go see this one. Get this one. It's on. It's got to be on Tubi or
Something
something.
tells me it doesn't hold up.
No, I'm guessing it doesn't. But what's funny is
No,
there.
just for the
let me
Joes. Just for
see
the
if I can
Joes.
get the picture to come up.
And Tristan T, I believe the same thing for me. I think that's the first time I saw a character die in a cartoon. It was in Robotech, the character of Roy Fokker. His like mech gets shot, and then he's like playing guitar in front of his girlfriend, if I remember correctly, and he like doubles over, and then the next thing you know is he's dead. It was just like, what just happened? They just killed him.
Spoiler alert.
I know, 40-year-old spoiler alert.
I was like, I think I'm like 2 episodes away from that. And now I don't even need to finish the series.
I just saved you hours upon hours.
I'll cry now.
All right, I'm gonna try and get this picture to come up. See if this works. Charles in charge. Jeez, man.
Yes, Joe, we just talked about that.
Really?
Matthew Perry was killed on growing pains in a car accident.
Yes.
And in 90210, he's driving with Brandon, and he asks Dylan, who's with Brenda, if they want to race, and he takes off, and he goes, "What's up with that guy? Does he want to die?" And I instantly went to, he already died in growing pains in a car accident. He should have learned.
Wait, that was Matthew Perry?
Yeah, Matthew Perry was her boyfriend.
Oh wow. All right, so listen, we'll definitely do a traumatized episode featuring the
untimely.
featuring the worst HasLab ever.
Thank you, Triple D. Appreciate it.
I think that'll work for sure.
Triple D, I'm getting
So
revenge,
much
bro.
involved.
All right, let's see. Does this work? Can you guys see Fred Savage with all his G.I. Joe stuff?
Yes.
Oh, the Rattler right there. Nice.
I like him as Dusty there.
But there's the scene in Flight of the Navigator where the kid comes out, like wakes up, and he's in the hospital in the future or wherever it is, and he just has like stacks of Joes and Transformers in their boxes, all brand new.
I'm looking it up. Damn it.
Could this be where the G.I. Joe team is getting their HasLabs from? You got a Dragonfly, then a Rattler.
Yeah.
Is there a Snowcat in that scene we don't know
There's
about?
not, but next year's HasLab could very well be that big wheel.
I think Bobby B already has one.
Punk will fit on it.
He's got a big wheel?
He has a G.I. Joe one. Someone else does too.
I think I had you know how you if you had one as a kid, you probably had like 2 or 3.
Oh yeah.
You'd destroy the wheels on them. So I know I had a Knight Rider one, and I think I had an A-Team one, and I think I had one more.
The Knight Rider one was awesome.
Look at everything he's got here in this scene.
What the hell is that tank? Look,
Mobat, ain't it?
he has a
that's the
tank.
Mobat.
That's what I wanted as my HasLab. I'm not happy. I'm not backing it.
Well, he
Well,
literally
damn it.
has everything that was in the Sears catalog that year.
I know.
What is that
Slugger.
tank?
What is the what?
The tank. What is that?
Right here in the middle?
What? Yeah.
Isn't that the that's the motorized one?
I don't think so.
No, it's not.
You don't think so?
That's not
That's
a G.I. Joe
no,
tank.
that's from Five Below.
and that's not where Thunder goes.
No, it's not.
And he should be next to him. And he has 2 Footlooses.
Well, here
Yeah,
he
he does.
Wait a minute.
He has a lot of
2
Footloose.
He has 2 Thunders.
He has 3 Thunders, I
3
think.
Thunders. Wait, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, this kid is the
1,
reason
2.
why I couldn't get it as a kid.
God, you guys complain about me having too many shipwrecks. This is bullshit, man.
This jerk
Look at
is the
3
reason
Thunders, 2
I didn't get
Footlooses.
There's 4 Thunders.
There's 4. Wait a minute. 1,
Yes,
2, 3.
All the way in front of
Never-
Doc. Is that Doc, I think? Behind
I'm going
Doc's
full
all the
screen,
way to the
boys.
right.
Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Bam.
yeah, right there behind Recondo.
behind.
Yes,
Ricardo?
it is. It's
Oh,
Spirit.
yeah. Hold on.
And then
That's
Doc's
Thunder and
behind him.
Doc.
Yeah, that's the best I can do.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
you
there's
did real
Spirit.
good.
And
Good
then,
job, Aldi.
And then up
I
top
applaud you.
he has Wild Bill and the
Wild Bill's over there. Yes.
All right. We got there he is.
Wild Bill's in the checkpoint.
He's in Checkpoint Alpha.
no, that's
That's
not
what that is,
Checkpoint
right?
Alpha.
Punk?
No, that's
what
not
it-
Checkpoint Alpha.
What is that?
I can't think of the name of it.
Oh, I can't think of it either.
Somebody in the chat tell us. Hurry up, save
He,
us.
he is missing the radar dish though on the missile array there.
Look,
How
he's
many
got Tom
Footlooses? 3?
Selleck. He's got Tom Selleck right here.
And then Pedro Pascal on the bottom.
Look, there's a ram. There's a ram right there.
Good eye. Damn.
It looks like, is that a televiper on the back, or is that something that's is it like a televiper or is it an eel?
It's
It
another.
might be an
Thunder.
eel.
That's an eel because look at the black
Might
and
be
the
an eel.
gray.
I don't
How the
know.
hell did Cobra get in there? There's a firefly.
I'm having so much fun right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, more people are watching us now.
Thank you,
That's
guys.
Firefly.
I needed this. I really needed this.
Wait a minute. Oh no, what was the was the picture with Arnold?
Look at that.
Was that a real picture or did you add that in?
What is that vehicle right there?
No,
On top
wait.
of the-
I'll go back to Arnold. But look, what is this little? You see this here? That's like a little Decepticon tank.
I
Right?
think that's part of whatever that other tank is.
That's a bridge layer. That's our next HasLab.
That's the tiniest bridge layer ever.
That's in case there's a puddle and you need to walk across
Okay,
it.
what's behind that Footloose?
Yeah, what is that?
I'm not
Oh, that's
sure.
the walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Oh,
G.I. Joe version of Where's Waldo.
Yeah.
No, that's the remote control for that tank.
Yes, it is. And it's a walkie.
but
Because
that's-
that's what the
not
wire is there.
That's not the Mobat though, right?
This is the greatest picture ever.
This is the greatest picture in the history of fucking G.I. Joe pics. Where you at, Matt Cohen?
Yeah, look, somebody said it was Megatron.
No.
G2 Megatron was like 1990 or 91.
I think he's
Look
joking
up little
around,
motorized
guys.
tank with
There's no
80
joking
screens.
around, damn it.
This is a serious thing, Rat Toys. Good
This
lord.
is a
serious.
professional production. We do not joke here.
Wait a minute. Wait, who are you reclaiming your like from?
Triple D, don't get crazy.
I
Look,
never
the
had an
Spirit
issue with
Ricondo's
knockoffs.
up in here.
I never had an issue with knockoffs. That was the guy that likes the soft appendages in his hands.
Okay, what's the red missile thing?
That's
The
called
red
a little.
lipstick?
That's called a little red rocket. My dog
Red-
has one.
What's Roman doing in here?
Yeah.
So that's a missile array, and there should be a radar on it.
Oh, okay.
I'm missing both those radars for mine. I actually
Red
had like 3 of
Savages, too.
those.
Is
I had
that
like 3 of
Roman?
them, and no, I have no missiles.
This is no joke.
This is no joke.
Okay, what's that? What's
War
that
is real.
little buggy right there on the right? Then that's not the Ostriker.
Bucky.
No, that's just
That's like a
knockoff.
generic Jeep.
Yeah,
Generic. Okay, all right.
but
a
it's nothing that I
sweet-ass
nothing that I
kit.
remember. Like usually you'd be like, oh, I remember those were like because it's not for Army Men because Army Men had that really big tank that you could throw them in the back. It was about the same size as it's about the same size as the Mobat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. There's my beloved APC. Oh man.
Sounds believable.
Are there any more pictures?
I think there is of
There's got to be more scanning. Like there's got to be more figures in here.
Oh, he's got a in the movie. Yeah, you could take.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be careful with what pictures I have. Hold on. Let me
loadout.
Let me try something here.
Wait, I can do a loadout like that, like for a kid.
1, 2, 3. All right, let me try and do this without.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Oh no, there was a. You can see some.
You guys
toys
ever
in there.
feel addicted to GI Joe?
That was me. That was me as a kid. I think that is me.
Woo! It's an addiction, baby.
Gonna eat that fucking salsa for breakfast.
Oh man, what did you want to say over here?
Keep going.
The Arnold one, right?
Keep
The
going.
APC
Keep going.
variant.
Right there. Right there at the bottom. There's
The Rattler.
the Rattler, the
down here.
Dragonfly.
Yeah. Let's see what. Let's zoom in. Oh, look at that.
It's gonna get blurred. Ooh, okay. There's that stupid little tank.
Wait,
Yep,
hold
so
on.
you're still there.
That's as much as it's going to let me zoom in because it's
That's
a
a
collage.
great teddy bear lamp.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
what I was
awesome.
looking at. All right, so we got the Dragonfly.
Yes. Oh, I love
We
that.
have the Rattler. We have the one that we keep forgetting the name of.
Checkpoint Bravo. No.
Is that not
what was that?
right there.
There you have that.
The
Watchtower
Watchtower
Battle Station?
Battle
Oh,
Station.
okay. Look at Fritz
Um,
Savage. Like, what do I
That
play with?
Blitz is mentioned 3 times now.
My
Oh.
Willy.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I just found a picture that has them all numbered of what everything is.
Awesome. Oh yeah, I saw that picture.
Punk, read the,
Oh my! Holy shit!
Punk, read the
I got a
comment.
Sky Striker in here. Oh my god!
Yeah, there's a bunch of cool shit. I
Oh
saw that
man!
picture you're looking at.
Do you
Share
want
it.
to load? Do you want to load it?
Share it with the
No,
rest of the
I just
class,
got the
Lawrence.
website here. Hold on.
Hold on.
I'll
take
share.
this-
I'll share the screen.
Yeah, I'll take this off.
I hope you guys didn't want. I hope none of you really wanted to talk about anything for real here because
I know there's like 40. We still got 73 people in here.
Our viewers keep going down.
I don't know how. All right, you gotta add it.
All right. The HasLab, they just canceled the HasLab.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Anybody that put money out, you're not going to get charged.
You're not
Thank
gonna
you,
get it.
Bjorn Jakob
Are you gonna add it? I can't add it.
All right, relax, man.
Well, you.
We already were. You missed it. You're late, Mr. Hoth the Basher.
I don't know if I can
That's not
zoom
a
in.
good
on
one.
What's,
that's not true.
What's going
That's
on in this
facts.
photo, Punk?
We're still gonna talk
making me
HasLab.
Feel uncomfortable.
Look at the doggy. The doggy's where he's supposed to be,
Well,
and he's where the
In
dog
the
is.
back, you can see the headquarters. A part of the headquarters.
Well,
That
wait,
is a
can you
bad-
zoom in?
I don't know.
That's me after I was pooped out playing with my Joes.
I know how to.
What do you
press
want,
the
a
zoom
Dell?
button, but it doesn't let me do shit.
You got
Oh,
a
that's
Dell,
the push
dude.
button.
You got a Dell.
Dude, you got a Dell.
Dude, you got HP.
I don't know if I can zoom in on this.
That one doesn't really have that many, does it?
And CR just said it dropped all the way down to 6,615 backers.
Let me go help it out and
It
back.
dropped from where?
It,
That's where
it was
at.
it was already funded at 12K right when we started.
Stop.
People are
All right.
pulling out.
All right, so back here you can see
Bill.
part of the headquarters. You can see more parts of the headquarters right here.
Uh-huh.
Look at that sweet ass wallpaper.
Yeah, look at your sweet ass Zoom game. Zoom in
I,
on the
I
freaking
already zoomed, motherfucker. Holy
Send it in the
shit.
chat.
Is that
Sweet
in
ass Zoom game. Sorry.
There you go. Right click image, open a new tab.
Fred Savage, you rock. He's passed out. He's drunk.
Mr. Matt, Punk and I both saw it. Punk sent it to me. There was a video that was up last week that magically disappeared because apparently he put it up too early and got in trouble.
With the Rumbler or something? The Rumbler?
Yeah, the Rumbler. It's pretty cool. It's
It's badass. Night Force, baby.
it's gonna be more than I want to spend on it.
Way more.
Mhm.
The only
I
fool
think it
doing
goes up
math.
for sale tomorrow.
So, I mean, you can see the headquarters here. You can see the inside of the headquarters right here, along with the flag.
Dragonfly.
This
Yeah, you
looks
just
like
can't see it well.
well,
Can't
fuck
see it
you.
well. I know he's got better pictures.
So where did you get the link? Can't you share the link with us? This
In
is
the
like
private chat.
this is like a terrible Zoom meeting.
I hear KJ.
All right, well, you zoom it. You make it bigger, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Where's
relax, man. There's no reason to curse.
Oh,
No, you don't want to look at this.
look at him. He's pissed. He's got Jaws there too.
Oh, he does. He has Jaws, the Sky
Guy
Striker.
Striker.
Oh, that's cool, man.
All right, so this is the picture from that we were looking at. Everything's in the
Yes.
same spot. They just crapped him out.
And
But like, he just has like the headquarters thrown together over here.
damn it to hell.
Well, wait. Look, you didn't notice there was a dog back here.
Yeah,
I
I said he's where the dog should be, and the dog is where he should be.
Dog is
All right,
not like
So we were
Infinity.
trying to zoom in here, right?
yeah, that's the headquarters. It looks like it might be a fang
Really
underneath
fucked with
it.
my eyes.
Or not a fang, a claw.
All right.
There's a
I
claw
bet
there.
the dog's dead.
Is this from the
Oh,
right
he's
stuff?
checking him out. He's like looking at us like, what the fuck? I can't sleep.
I see Gumby and Pokey,
Where?
but not Prickle and Goo.
Oh, I do see Gumby.
And Pokey.
There's Pokey and Gumby.
Yeah.
But where's Prickle and Goo?
Probably behind the bear. I'm assuming. All right, go back to Punk. You still got yours up there?
I removed mine.
Remove mine.
Wait, what did you save the picture? I gave you the website. It's right there.
All right, yeah, I know, but
Gave me faulty website.
oh wait, I can just do this. Is that it?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
You were doing.
Dang it.
APC, Sky Striker, Jaws. Everybody, we all had that fucking robot that was sitting
That little
on-
robot.
Yeah.
I'm like
Yep.
a piggy bank.
I remember that thing. All right, so we got the Sky Striker.
Somebody gave him a
Yeah.
real ammo case. See at the bottom?
I was looking at that too.
I used to
that's
have a set
awesome.
of solid
I have-
oak blocks, and my dad brought home a grenade crate from the field, so I kept mine in a grenade crate.
Oh my god! Listen, I can take the boy who could fly. Okay, I can take that. I can believe that happened, but I don't believe this kid who has all these GI Joes has a baseball mitt where he went outside and played.
I can't believe this kid could have all this and still be that unhappy. But then again, if I had like 4 Thunders or 5 Thunders, I might be a little upset too.
Look at the ammo case.
Wait, is that a Wolverine? Is that the missile launcher from the Wolverine on the bottom left?
Bottom
behind
left.
the APC?
That's the whale.
That's the whale.
Oh.
And there's Jaws right above him that attacked it.
Yeah,
there's more headquarters above that.
Act like you're a G.I. Joe fan, dude. There's Jaws. Oh, look, and an early look at Jurassic Park.
No shit.
All right,
Yeah.
so the sleeping bag is the G.I. Joe sleeping bag.
Where's that at?
Number 1. It's actually on his bed.
Ah.
If you go down, it shows you what all this stuff is. Which is a Knight Rider sleeping bag, Knight Rider tent. Oh my god, I remember
There's the headquarters right there.
Yep.
Behind him.
Headquarters.
Headquarters.
What's number 3 there?
Number 3, that's the teddy bear lamp.
Oh,
I thought it was the dinosaur. All right. What's number 2?
Number 2 is Alton Toby print of Apollo 11 astronauts.
Oh,
Yep.
Nice.
That looks nothing like Tom Hanks.
that's 13.
I'm sorry.
Number 5?
Number 5 is the Sentinel robot. The
Sentinel.
13-inch giant walking robot.
All right. And most of us did have something similar.
I wonder what he's
5A?
got in his hand.
And 5A is Imperial Great White Shark and frilled dinosaur toys.
Yep.
Nice.
Wait, can you guys identify the where is it? Oh, hang on, give me a second. Continue what you're doing. I gotta fix something.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder what figure he's got in his hand. I cannot tell.
Let's see.
And they don't have a number.
I don't know who that is. That's a gray backpack, it looks like.
I don't think it's a G.I. Joe figure just by how the arms are bent.
Probably not.
No, that looks like an O-ring figure. At least it does to me. And we still don't know what this
I
is
do not.
with Firefly.
Well, no. If we go down, if you go down further, there's another. Well, it actually that one. I don't know if that one's numbered.
Okay.
I think it's only G.I. Joes that are numbered here.
All right.
Oh no, Commander's tank. So that tank is Commander's tank,
Okay.
battery operated.
Okay.
I'm looking that shit up right now.
All right,
and it is an eel. Yep.
Oh, look, they even have all this stuff. That's awesome.
I feel like I pointed that out.
What toys is this?
Yeah,
guy?
you did, but we weren't on the screen, so does that even make sense? Like, who cares if you pointed it out?
I did not
On the
have those.
goddamn screen.
I didn't have those, so
That's awesome. The Commander's tank is like $50 on Amazon.
I would believe this picture more if those were all shipwrecks.
that would make more sense.
That would be awesome. You have to have Punk in a more pissed off face.
Did Punk lose? Like, does he have a nub instead of a foot? What is it?
That's why he's inside playing with toys. He had a club foot.
You got some nubbins.
He lost his foot in a firework accident.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Well, I got to be T-Bob, Tony Bob.
You changed that.
Did he?
Oh, this is a different one. Never mind. This is
What happened?
I had to do combinations to make the one that I made, and you as T-Bob was the best version, but it was a crappy version of Punk. So I had to do some cutting and pasting.
Oh shit!
There's a lot on that. There's a lot on that website because there's other pictures.
I'm sure there is.
Stupid, Brandon. Oh my!
Wait, hold on. I did want to bring this up because Punk, you brought this up as
Punk.
seeing Joes in media.
These are G.I. Joe dolls. Now, I saw these are G.I. Joe enemy dolls. Now, these are G.I. Joe biker dolls. Let me read you this guy. Oh, here's Torch. Let me read you what they say about Torch. Read that. Torch is an illiterate, unrepentant thug whose penchant for sudden and unexpected violence is matched only by his utter depths of stupidity. Ages 5 and up.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, are these
Well, the youth of America is certainly in good hands with this.
Isn't this amazing? You see, it comes with some chopper parts. You know, why don't they make real enemy dolls?
Well, these are like your buddies, aren't they?
Yeah, but no, they are not. See, make real.
So
He does
funny
that while
thing-
he's dressed like Don Johnson. Freaking
Wait,
croc-
so funny thing, I'm scrolling through other pictures
Yeah,
on that movie, and there's Torch in the background on a slugger.
get out.
I swear to God, it looks like it looks like his cannon's his giant penis, but it's Torch. As you were playing that Jay Leno,
Dong.
So on that page that we were just on,
if you scroll down, you'll
Yeah,
see him.
The audio's fucked.
You'll see the graveyard.
yeah, the audio was awful on that one. All right, let's just do this. I will just. I want to make sure I don't add that one picture.
Add it.
Add it.
Wait, is it this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope, dude.
and I was literally scrolling down.
Oh, there's I
when
see
you were
him.
showing that.
Alpine, Recondo, Mutt,
Mutt.
Junkyard,
And Footloose again.
another
Oh.
Footloose.
Larry, who sent you this webpage? Because this is great.
I googled the boy that could fly.
I saw
G.I.
this a
Joe.
long time ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't have the balls to bury my Joes, dude. I didn't want them all fucked up.
Oh man, I lost so many Joes.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Oh
even
shit!
fun.
There we go. There we go. That's cool. Yep. Ram. Breaker on top of it. Shit.
Yep.
Ooh, next picture. This
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
it's me. Was he on the 101? Or was he just driving?
Yeah, it's barbecue.
How many
Right?
barbecues does he have?
That's barbecue. Another barbecue. You got all the fire suppressors.
Poor snow
Yeah.
job next.
Where?
Yeah, this kid was spoiled, man.
Look at the next
Hey, Wizzle
picture.
bastard.
Hold on.
It was like me and Punk.
What's up, Leanne?
And hi.
Oh yeah, you know what? We didn't get to Leanne's pictures because we fell into this hole here.
Fucking off too much.
She's
Who is
having fun
that?
with her snake armor and her Street Fighter Vega and all these other
Yeah,
figures.
Leanne, you got everything.
Yeah.
You're spoiled, Leanne.
You suck, Leanne.
Yeah, you suck.
That's not nice, guys.
So mean, Leanne.
She knows we're kidding.
We
Rubbing
kid.
her new toys in our
She
face.
knows she has to deal with Ruben all the time.
Wait, is that Natalie from The Facts of Life in this movie?
I
Probably.
don't think
Scroll up.
so.
I think it was. Hold on.
You might be right though.
She's sitting on the washer next to the APC and the Fang.
I worked with Tootie.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
Kim
Natalie.
Fields.
Oh,
Kim
no, I worked
Fields.
with Natalie. That's who I worked with. She was
That's-
on.
Tootie was the black one. I'm glad you
Tootie
got
was-
them mixed up.
Tootie-
I
Tootie was
don't remember
Kim
the
Fields.
names, dude. I haven't watched the show in 40 years, but it was Natalie. I worked with her on fuck.
Was
Apple
it
TV
Fang?
show with
Body
Kristen
shame,
Wiig.
Spec.
What?
Way to body shame. You assume the heavier girl is the one that cheats.
I said
Yeah,
nothing
nobody puts
about
Tony in the corner.
bodies.
That's unbelievable.
I love that god dang big wheel.
I didn't think we'd get to that portion of the show. I did want to highlight. Hold on.
Show Leanne's.
Here it is. So Leanne did this, and of course, none of the Reservoir Dog pictures showed up. They didn't load.
Yeah.
But do you guys remember this scene? I mean, Michael Madsen passed. This was Harvey Keitel and
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi. Right? The I'm Not a Cop. Leanne,
No.
redid the wording to I'm a knock, right? Something like that on the Instagram page.
Go ahead, you little piece of shit. Take a shot.
Yeah,
I haven't watched this movie in a long time.
Yeah, it's
I
been a
love
long
this damn
time. I
movie.
don't.
Reservoir Dogs, baby.
I was
Hold on, I
freaked
can
out
probably
by
get
the
the,
I was freaked out by the ear scene. I was tripped me out.
Well, I think everybody was.
I was like, holy shit, he really did it.
Yeah, that they showed the behind the scenes of that, which was pretty awesome. Him doing all that shit.
I mean, this fucking guy, he slashes my face and then he cuts my fucking ear off. I'm fucking deformed. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm fucking dying over here. I'm fucking dying.
Hold on. I want to bring up Leanne's thing here so that people can properly go follow. Do. Can't somebody like make some music while we're doing this?
Bill K says,
there you go. There's a big ass Insta Leanne QR code if you want to go follow.
It's a Rick roll.
Yeah.
No, that's not a Rick roll.
It is Baldy, so be careful.
That goes right to Insta Leanne. Tons of great pictures. A lot of them have been inspired by just different things.
All right, ramblers, let's get rambling. Don't get me started.
But yeah, fantastic photography. Spec, you use a monitor just like Leanne does, right? In your pics?
Sometimes, yeah. I did it the last two or the last 3 that I've taken. I've used it just because it's outdoors and it lets you add more depth.
Well, here's the scene with Keitel. Did you guys like this movie? Do you remember this movie?
I love this movie.
I remember it. It's just been a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah.
I don't remember it all that well. I have seen it before people jump on me, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great flick.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
And she nailed it with the picture.
Ripper and Buzzer.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
A Magnum and a Desert Eagle.
I don't remember there being a lot of dogs.
Sorry?
I don't remember there being a lot of dogs in it, so I was disappointed.
There were dogs in it. Yeah, because they had that scene at the beginning at the diner.
Like I said,
right?
it's been a long time.
Yeah, they have and then they go to Canaldi's. Can all these nuts fit in your mouth?
Can all these nizzles?
Can all these nuts?
And viewership just dropped 20 points.
72 people.
So did IQs.
Let's see here. Go back to this. Try not to pull up that one picture that I'm going to share with you guys.
True Romance. Did you know Elvis was in there? And it was Val Kilmer.
Did what?
Val Kilmer was Elvis in True
Oh,
Romance.
yes. Yep.
I knew that
was
Tarantino wrote it.
based in Detroit.
It was based in Detroit.
Yeah, pretty much all they got was this guy.
And that's my gun.
Oh, you mean filmed in Detroit, not based?
No, they're in Detroit.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Because of this movie is where I picked my
In
handgun.
in Reservoir Dogs or True Romance?
True Romance.
Okay.
Which is another movie I haven't seen in forever, but has brilliant fucking performances.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the guy from Gleaming the Cube is in it, of course.
Like before he sort of had a falling from grace, he was one of those actors that was poised as like the next big,
like the next Brando.
Yeah.
Who, Christian?
Like Young
He
Guns.
just got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame too.
Did he?
Yeah. But then he like tore up a hotel room and got in trouble and did all that shit.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Anyway, this picture. was inspired by Reservoir Dogs, which is a great flick, fantastic. And that's about it. I have a massive thunderstorm coming through right now.
Well, we can't hear
Don't
it.
call your mom that.
This show really
Whoa.
just ended with a thud. We're all like, we ain't got the shit to talk about, but we found some pictures from The Boy Who Could Fly of G.I. Joe's.
Well, I think we went off track for sure.
Sorry.
Because you know how most people watching us, they're looking at us and they're simply saying,
Stop it. Get some help.
I mean, it's insane. You either laugh or you.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
Radnum.
Yes.
Actually, it is a requirement. Um,
Whoa.
Not really, hi, it's me.
Or it's more of the same.
yeah,
I don't know. I think we all laughed a lot.
we did laugh.
I
a
needed
lot.
that. I needed it. I loved it. Thank you.
All right, great.
If you're not, honest to God, like if you're watching the stream and you're expecting like total seriousness, I'm sorry. We're just 4 to 5 guys up here fucking around, having a blast.
Yeah, Stanley, don't besmirch my mother like that.
Don't besmirch
Besmirch, besmirch.
Mrs. Baldy.
Yeah, it's not Mrs. Baldy. It's my mom. It's Mom Baldy. Ma
It's
Baldy.
Miss Baldy.
Ma Baldy.
I'm
Ma
sorry.
Baldy.
Did you
Baldy's
guys ever
mom.
see Destro dancing up in the corner there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Baldy's having fun with StreamYard again.
Yeah, they moved everything around. Like, what is this?
They did?
They changed a lot of shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm looking at
Maldy.
media assets and it looks the same.
that's
That-
part of why this is a shit show.
That's Baldy's mom, Maldy.
Look, I can't even see the comments anymore. Oh wait, there they are. Maldy.
Hope you're doing all right. Hi, it's me. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. I'm listen, guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up right before my mom gets home because I want to show you guys that picture.
Well, if as it wraps up, Ken Poe has just gone live. I think they're talking about Joe Fest. So if you're leaving here, head over to Ken's and say we all sent you, and that Shawn Michaels is
connection.
way better than Bret the Hitman Hart.
That was a good segue.
Wait, seriousness about what, Bobby?
Oh, he just
You're
got
serious
here.
that I was talking to her.
Bobby. Dexter.
Spec, send Bobby the link so he can join us backstage, and I can.
There's the link.
And
Don't
I think I
don't you have
have
to? Don't you have to ask Travis if that's okay?
Go ahead.
No.
Oh, okay.
oh, actually, there is. You know what? Why don't I just share the picture with everybody that's still here watching? And let me see if I can pull it up.